Hi and welcome to Peach's Divine Tarot. So I'm using the Witchy Tarot deck here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do sort of 6 cards roll, and we're going to look at the general atmosphere that's happening, see if we can get a sense of timing, see if there's anything you can do to make it happen, see what's out of your control, see what needs to happen in order for the outcome to arrive, and what's the most beneficial action for you to take. So that's what we're going to work with. So whatever it is that you're thinking about, whether it's about a person, a situation, maybe it's moving house or getting a new job, or maybe there's some sort of sense of a family situation that you need to focus on, or it could just be your own spiritual journey, your own personal growth. So whatever it is that you're looking to focus on, just adapt those questions, situation scenarios to the reading. So this is going to be for Aries. I'm going to work my way through the zodiac signs. So let's just have a look. So what's the general atmosphere around whatever it is that's happening for you, Aries? Okay, so we've got the Two of Flames here. So this is really talking about kind of taking a step back and having a look at your life, at yourself here, or whatever this situation is. So this is you viewing it, trying to find a sense of balance, and I guess like balancing out whatever it is this situation is. Here we've got like drawing a line in the sand as well. You can see like there's a line being drawn in the sand, like something's got to give here. So let's get a bit more information. Tell us more about this Two of Wands. The Sun, yeah. So balancing out this happiness, like being able to figure out what is this thing that's going to make you happy. How can you balance that out for yourself? We have the Goddess of Cauldrons here. So this could be to do with a mother or a very warm feminine kind of energy that's in your life here. But there's something here about how you can, or could just be tapping into feminine energy here. So how you can kind of like take a step back and look at what your happiness is, who your happiness is, your own self-reflection, or is it another person? Any more information on this spirit? The Nine of Flames, yeah. So really, I feel like this has been like there's a long journey here. The Nine of Flames talks about kind of I was going to say resistance then, but that's not what I was going to say. Resilience, endurance. Maybe there's been some sense of resistance. Like there's been a long journey. There's been something here that, you know, you've really endured. Then it brings us back to this kind of the drawing the line in the sand energy here. There needs to be something that creates this happiness. There's been a lot of kind of forward movement, and maybe you've been through a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, or maybe you're just exhausted on a certain career path, whatever it is for you. But you really need to kind of like draw a line in that and really find out what is your happiness, what is the thing that's going to make you happy. Okay, this is a very warm feminine kind of energy coming through here. So if you're thinking about a very specific person, it's how can you kind of like draw a line in that and find your happiness within that, or within yourself. Just have a look if there's any sense of kind of like timings coming in here. Or we've got the Justice card here, and we've got the number 8. So 8 days, 8 months, 8 weeks, you know, it just depends. But there's something here where there's something, and 8 I always associate with work as well. Like there's something here about working on this, taking some time to kind of work on balancing this out. There you go, there's another 8. So again, 8 days. I mean, with boulders, it tends to be like in tarot, they say sort of like 8 years. Maybe you've been working on something for 8 years. We've got the Trial of Cauldrons here as well. I know you're sitting there thinking, God, like 8 years, oh my goodness. But 8 seems to be very important here. But maybe you've been in a relationship for 8 years, or maybe you've been working on something. But there's something here about, you know, there's like this King and Queen of Cups. It does feel like a relationship, I'm not going to lie. Or again, if you're looking at this from a job. But there's something here where it's been a long time, and there's been a lot of work put into this. But something just kind of, like there's like a line that needs to be drawn in the sand. There's something needs to be reviewed. It's almost like reviewing something after a long period of time. So is there anything you can do to make this happen? Also, with these boulders here, pentacles, it talks of winter as well, and we are coming up to winter. So even if the 8 years isn't relevant, winter time could also be very significant. You have the celebrations of broomsticks here. I think about having a strategy, having a plan is coming forward here. You know, actually finding a way forward, like making a plan of action is like something that's going to be really important here. And here we have the High Priestess energy. There's something here about like really like using your own discernment, tapping into your intuition, into your sort of like spiritual connection here as well. You know, she's got an owl on her shoulder here that she's stroking. So it's really like looking at making a wise decision here as well. And you know, really using your intuition. Yeah, it may be time to kind of like go within here and really like have a real good think about sort of like what it is that you need to do. Sorry, my kitten's decided to like get involved here. You know, when you see the Hermit here is holding the lantern here, this talks about the star, which talks about a spiritual journey. It talks about healing here. So there's some time to kind of go within and find out what your happiness is. Really kind of like looking at the things that you want for yourself and making a plan that's kind of conducive to that. What's out of your control? So what are the things that you can't control? Yeah. If someone's very cut off, like with the Trial of Broomsticks here, like if someone's kind of, there's almost this thing of like, you see here, it's like you can kiss my ass. There's someone that might have their back turned. They might be feeling quite cold and cut off and not really in an emotional connection. And there isn't really anything that you can do about that per se. You know, if someone's cut off and not willing to compromise here, with the Tower card as well, this person could be bringing in a Tower moment because, you know, they're almost like lightning struck here and they could have like really taken you off balance. And whoever this is, whatever this situation is, it's caused this Tower moment where you almost being forced to look, you're having to draw a line in the sand and be like, okay, what is in my highest interest? Now, this has been a long, hard journey here, like, but what actually is going to make me happy? Okay, I've been, you know, this feels like a long-term situation here. And like I say, the only thing you can really have in your control, because you can't control how they're going to react. So let's do one more for them to make it even. The Trial of Flames. Yeah, this person could be off on their own journey here. Like it does feel like a little bit of a disconnect here, but this could be someone that's like really not given a damn about things, really being kind of like following their own passions here. And you can almost see like, look, like following it, fighting against the wind here, and it's just like, no, I'm going on my path and I'm going to do what I want to do. It does feel like they've caused a sense of destruction here, and the only thing you can do is like follow your intuition and figure out what's right for you and how you can move forward. So what needs to happen for this? Yeah, the Judgment. You really do need to have to go within and have a look at Judgment. We've got 10-10, like the 20 there. Ending of cycles, beginnings of new ones. This could be that someone's created an ending here for you, Aries. Yeah, and actually with the 9 of Bowls here, I feel like you've almost been like left out on your own here. And it's finding some peace and knowing that you can be content by yourself and just on your own. You do not need this person in your life. You may have to really just kind of go within and actually really figure out and how you can sit with yourself and be with yourself and be comfortable with that. What's the most beneficial action for you right now? We've got the 3 of Boulders in the reverse. Yeah, again, it's kind of like really not trying to collaborate with this person, really kind of going within, going on your own journey here, creating your own sense of stability, your own foundation, you know, knowing that you are enough. Also getting some rest as well, you know, and having some fun, you know, going out and having some fun and celebrating yourself and, you know, just spending perhaps some time, spending some time with families here. We've got the Five of Boulders and the Emperor. Yeah, even though you may be feeling like left out in the cold, it's time to like move forward and find your own stability here. Let's just see if there's any other messages that you might need to know. Any hidden messages, Spirit? Yeah, the Empress, like really tapping into that feminine energy, you know, finding the balance of the Emperor and the Empress, the divine masculine, the divine feminine here. Maybe there's an important feminine figure that you can talk to as well and get some guidance from. And maybe like a mother figure or something. Yeah, and actually embrace like new adventures here for you, you know. So we hear about making healthy choices here as well. Making healthy choices. What are the things you need to cut out of your life? What are the things you need to keep in your life? Yeah, really, again, making important decisions here. Kind of head over heart situation going on here. Like really tapping into kind of your own truth and recognizing what needs to come away from you. Like this situation here. Let's just get a little bit more information about what is this person. Yeah, this person, this energy, this job, their energy is that they're giving to their own self. There's someone here who's just like being very generous in how they want to move forward, how they want to, they could be communicating to other people. But yeah, they actually are holding a lot of burdens themselves. It almost feels like a little bit of like a timeout. This person is just like, oh, I'm just going to go do me for a while, you know? There could have been a sense of betrayal here. We've got the 10 of 210. Sorry, I got them the wrong way around, but I was predicting what was coming before it was even coming. So yeah, there could have been some sense of betrayal here, like someone just like betraying this and going off in a new direction, whatever that may be, because they were just felt so burdened. You know, but I don't think that they feel how do they feel? Because I don't think they feel comfortable as such. Yeah, they're kind of like focusing on themselves, holding their energy here, like creating their own sort of, this could be someone who's been like a little bit like greedy, like just hoarding their own energy here, trying to create their own future, maybe like finding their own stability by themselves. It does feel like there's been some sort of ending here as well. Yeah, there's this indecision here. There's this indecision on whether this person should stay or go, whether you should do that as well. But you know, a decision needs to be made here with the Two of Boulders. A decision needs to be made. Yeah, because otherwise there's all this anxiety coming through. You know, it's almost like this self-punishment here. But actually, what the best thing for you to do is just move forward bit by bit. You know, just move forward bit by bit and have a plan, have a logical plan. Go within, do some work on yourself. Find a way to be comfortable, like on your own journey by yourself, because this other person is off doing whatever they're doing. Okay, so I'm sorry it wasn't like the best news, because I can feel this energy is quite heavy, but really do just keep focusing on yourself. And yeah, for now, you know, things will kind of work out. There's been some stuff here that's happening. I think you'll see some change. What will happen in winter? Let's just have a look at that. Everything will be balanced out by winter, sort of like that sort of like Christmas time. I think you're gonna find all the information that you need in order to find that extra balance within yourself. Again, with the Justice card and the balance, everything's gonna kind of like come to light in the winter time. Yeah, you just need to have a bit of patience to work on your strength here. This time apart, this time by yourself, working on yourself, will balance everything out and everything will come to light. Okay, just take this time to build upon yourself and build up your strength. Hope that helps. If you could like, share, subscribe, I'd appreciate it. If not, see you again next time. Take care. Bye.